Hi, welcome back to What Was That? So after the initial mind effing experience kind of thing that happened energetically between me and this man, it seemed that it felt to me like we basically were catapulted to what I would call heaven. You can say Eden, you can say whatever you want to interchange it. But it was like all of a sudden, it was like in a vacuum, and it was like, yes, I was doing things in my regular life, but we kind of seemed to come around and we would talk, and it was just like, it seemed like nothing else existed, like we were in this vacuum when he was around. And I mean, it was crazy, because part of the fascinating part is, as I'm looking at him, it's like looking at myself, but in a man form standing right in front of me. So it was very intriguing, and I definitely wanted to get to know him more and just try to understand what was that? What is this? Like, just why do I feel such a connection and bond with this man that I basically strangers still? But it's like we're in this vacuum. It's like time didn't seem to even exist. It kind of, I joked with him one time, that he was like a wormhole. And he says, hey, he got offended. And I was like, come on. And he says, okay, well, yeah, it kind of does fit. It was just very interesting, because seeing yourself reflected back in another person, like an actual mirror in a way, is very interesting, because you want to learn about this person, because this is not something that someone experiences every day. So it was very much a what was that? And we just had like, it was effortless, like conversations flowed. We were just intrigued, probably both of us, and we were having discussions about pretty much everything in life. So that is where I feel that there was a catapult to an elevated state. I later learned some different things about all of this, but yeah, we were catapulted to a higher state of like awareness and consciousness and being. And I could go ahead and say that I learned that it's, as a DNA, our DNA is what helps us to hold light as well. And it was kind of like a DNA upgrade, so to speak, that occurred. So while we were in this more blissful type of state, it lasted for quite a while, we were holding way more light than what our physical body could maintain and sustain for so long. So then we fell. And that's when things really, really start to get even more interesting. So I wanted to come on here and say, what was that? Being catapulted to blissful place like heaven or Eden, whatever. You can insert whatever, but yeah, what was that? Thanks for listening.